Psychology of selling, the Pareto principle. Do you believe you are not good at sales? Do you believe that those who make more sales are actually better than you, and somehow they have been born with a silver spoon in their mouths? Why do you think some salespeople make more sales in the same organization, on the same product or service, having the same customers? If you could be as good as or even better than them at sales, would you? Most people in our society believe that they are not good at sales, and that they can never get any good at it. But that is simply not the case. Selling is pretty much like learning how to ride a bicycle. You fail, and fail until you get it right. It is all about a set of skills that you need to learn and practice them until they are second nature to you. The most important point to be noted regarding sales, and perhaps the point most people do not pay much attention to, is that selling more than anything else is about the kind of person that you are. People buy you, and then your product. The term personal branding comes into play here. As a salesperson, your goal is to make yourself presentable so people buy you, and along with you, your product is sold as well. This is one of the hardest concepts that people don't understand. It is all about trust, relationships, and adding value to others, so people want to thank you for the person you are through buying what you sell. In fact, sales is one of the most highly paid professions in the world and also the oldest one. There is no ceiling on what you can achieve in this business. Although sometimes is no floor either. With regards to sales, the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, prevails. It simply states that 20% of the salespeople make 80% of the sales. And the converse of it is also true. That the bottom 80% of the salespeople make only 20% of the sales. Your job is to move to the top 20%. And if you are already in the top 20%, your job is to move to the top 20% of the top 20%, which is the top 4%. There is a very good reason you want to move to the top 20%, and subsequently to the top 4%, and the reason is that once you move to the top 20%, you do not have to worry about money, employment, or your next paycheck. A vast majority of our society worry about money all throughout their lives. It is not fun to worry, and it almost invariably brings you more of what you worry about most of the time. Another important point to be noted is the winning edge theory. The winning edge theory simply states that the difference between the top performers and the average or mediocre performers is not a massive great difference. It is always a small difference. They just do certain things, in certain ways, a little tiny bit better than others, that makes the whole difference in their performance. The person who makes the sale in their organization earns maybe 50 to 60% more than the person who does not, while the person who makes the sale is only 3 to 4% better. Your job is to develop that winning edge. Now, what is it that separates good salespeople from others? What are their characteristics? Studies have shown that they cannot be separated on the basis of age, intelligence, experience, education, etc. It is none of those basic factors that contributes to their success. It is all about their inner space, their mentality, how they see themselves, and how they talk to themselves. Psychological characteristics form the foundation for their success. In other words, it is what that is going on inside the salesperson's mind that determines how successful they are going to be. I hope this article has been helpful. Thank you for your attention, and stay tuned.